that the rampant illegalities that we had for the past 5 or so years of wanton destruction of our forest has significantly gone down. And Kenyans know that we are really getting hard on the criminals in our forest. This morning, the CCF knows we had somebody in Kaptagat transporting cedar trees from Kaptagat forest, and they have no space, Your Excellency, because we cannot be saying we put in 15 billion and we have people taking out 15 billion. So with the rangers and with the operations that we have done across the country, I'm happy to say that the crimes have gone down, because we must protect what is there before we bring in the new 15 billion. We have launched a wetland strategy, Your Excellency. We have developed forest adoption and tree growing incentive frameworks, which we are happy to share with all our partners. We have undertaken very aggressive fundraising, and I'm happy the WWF team is here. We want to do fencing for the ecosystems that are fenceable, so that we have the natural regeneration meet us halfway, our strategy and target. Your Excellency, we have worked on our carbon markets laws, and regulations are at advanced stage, so that we can also take advantage to ensure transparency and accountability in our carbon market space as we venture into climate financing that is also nature friendly and sustainable. And in that regard, we have already, I recently unveiled our designated national authority, the DNA, that will be responsible for a centralized registry where we record all our carbon trading activities in the country to ensure that accountability, transparency, and proper benefit sharing between government, private sector, and our communities. Your Excellency, a key concern on our tree growing initiative is the monitoring of the efforts that all of us are undertaking. And we are going to undertake a very robust public awareness and information about our Jazamiti application that is easily available on our Android phones for tracking and reporting all the trees planted. We still fall short of recording all the efforts that we have made as a country. I therefore take this chance to invite all of us present to download the app, and the Secretariat have campaigns across the country so that each one of us should document their bit of the contribution to our tree growing. Your Excellency, I am happy also to inform that a part of our strategies is Adopt a Forest initiative, which you have again led from the front. And we have our Kakamega forest, which you have taken 200 hectares of it, and we continue to invite our partners to do the same. Actually, the PS will tell you, as we move around, our priorities is we want our partners to help us establish tree nurseries across the country, high quality tree nurseries. We want to invite our partners to adopt sections of our ecosystems and sections of our strategy and support towards propagation, storage, acquisition, and distribution of the seedlings across the country, as well as, of course, tree growing events across the country. Your Excellency, allow me to end by taking this opportunity once again to thank you and your team, because I know your team is working very closely with mine to make sure that we sustain the efforts that you have put in place. This noble initiative is expected to bring new innovative investment opportunities that women, children, and the whole of society can benefit from. And I wish to encourage all our partners, and as the PS is praying, that we have many more coming to take us 500 million trees in 10 years. And then we'll only need 30 Kenyans. And I can see Dr. Chandaria nodding, and my sister there, and all our partners here. But again, as the PS says, it's only 30 trees in a year. Your Excellency, if there's something I'm clear in my mind that it is possible to achieve, it is this initiative. And we must all join hands together. Thank you very much. And I wish now to invite all of us to be upstanding as we invite Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, to make her remarks. Asanteni sana.
Thank you. We may be seated. Your Excellency Leila Ben-Ali, President of UNEA 6 and Minister of Energy, Transition and Sustainable Development, Kingdom of Morocco, Honorable Saipan Tuya, Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry, Inga Anderson, Executive Director, United Nations Environmental Program, UNEP, Gitonga Mugambi, Principal Secretary, State Department for Forestry, government officials and leaders present. Mr. Jackson Kiplagat, Head of Conservation, WWF, Dr. Manu Chandaria, Chairman, Comcraft Group, with your wife, Mrs. Aruna Chandaria, and your daughter Preeti. It's really good to see you, Dr. Manu, with your dear wife. I think you teach us a lot, that age is just but a number. Mrs. Anastasia Kimtai, Managing Director and CEO, KCB Bank Kenya, learners, distinguished partners, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. Maybe we say tusalimiane hewani kama wa Kenya. Asante. I'm delighted to join you this morning here at Karura Forest as we launch the First Lady's Landscape and Ecosystem Restoration Strategy and Implementation Plan towards growing 500 million trees by 2032. This plan is critical in shaping the future of our environment and contributing significantly to our nation's sustainable development. Receive greetings from President Dr. William Ruto, whose vision to restore the tree cover in our nation to 30% is the reason for our gathering here today. Our strategy launch is taking place at a venue that occupies a special place in the conservation history of our country. In the early years, in the 90s, Karura Forest faced the threat of illegal logging, land encroachment, and degradation. The forest, once a haven for biodiversity, was in danger of destruction. However, the local community, environmentalists, and activists came together to save Karura. Nobel Peace Prize laureate Professor Wangari Maathai fought for this forest with her own blood, sweat, and tears, efforts that we appreciate to date. This forest serves as an inspiration for conservation. It highlights the power of community engagement, grassroots movements, and the impact of individuals coming together to protect and restore nature. Karura Forest is living proof that it is possible to reverse environmental degradation and secure our vital ecosystems. Today, I address the undeniable reality of climate change and its escalating impact on our nation. In 2022-2023, we faced the most severe drought witnessed in the past 4 decades, followed by devastating floods and erratic rainfall patterns. It is also clear that these extremes have a disproportionate impact on women and children. This fact should serve as a powerful catalyst driving our unwavering commitment to environmental restoration. In December 2022, the President launched the National Landscape and Ecosystem Restoration Program with a target to grow 15 billion trees by the year 2032. This vision is our guiding light as we launch this strategy today. A well-known Chinese proverb says, and I quote, "The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now," end of quote. We are in our second year since the launch of the National Tree Restoration Campaign, and we expect each one of us here to have planted 60 trees. By a show of hands, let me see the people here who have managed to grow over 60 trees. Thank you. Most of us have done that. Thank you. Thank you very much. For those who have not started, I encourage you to start planting today. The best time is now. Excellencies, learners, ladies and gentlemen, to fast-track the actualization of the vision by the President, through my office, I committed to plant and grow 500 million trees by the year 2032, using a strategy that incorporates women, youth, and learners. Additionally, the initiative advocates for green financing to bridge funding gaps in restoration activities, incorporates agroforestry, promotion of green jobs and nature-based enterprises, and encourages women and youth to participate in the green and circular economies. The implementation of our ambition to grow 500 million trees commenced with a pilot program that would provide this strategy with a testing and validation process. Over the past year, we have grown approximately 3 million trees in our forests and in learning institutions. Additionally, we have adapted 200 hectares, which is 500 acres, at Kakamega Forest, Shikuza Block, for restoration. This adoption laid the groundwork for similar adoptions by spouses of governors and members of parliament across the country, with the technical support from my office and the Kenya Forest Services. Kenya is a youthful nation, with the median age being 19, a period when most of our young people are in institutions of learning. Our learners are a powerful constituency that can be converted into passionate conservationists in line with the competence-based curriculum currently being rolled out by the government. We have involved learners in greening their schools, and this provides them with practical examples that they can replicate in their homes and communities. During the first African Climate Summit, hosted by the President and held here in Nairobi in September 2023, we launched the First Lady's Mazingira Award, FLAMA, an environmental award that will give learners a platform to creatively contribute their ideas and to our conservation efforts and climate action agenda. The competition is now active, with details available on www.flama.go.ke, and the winners will be announced in August 2024. We encourage all learners to please participate. We launched the Mama Fruit Garden Initiative in May 2023 with the ambition of having every public primary and secondary school in Kenya have a fruit garden as part of the tree growing initiative that will also supplement the learners' nutrition. To date, we have successfully piloted the initiative in 135 schools across the nation, and it is now ready for nationwide rollout. Thank you. In August 2023, we launched the first Center of Excellence in Commercial Nursery Establishments in Narok County in partnership with Masai Mara University. The center is a key knowledge hub that will provide best practice in the production of quality certified seedlings, and we will replicate such knowledge centers in all counties. Excellencies, ladies, learners, and gentlemen, this strategy aligns with the United Nations Decade for Restoration and the Africa Forest Landscape Restoration Initiative, whose efforts are expected to massively scale up the restoration of degradation landscapes as a proven measure to fight climate change and enhance food security, water supply, and biodiversity in the continent and globally. Our gathering here is a moment of unity, a call for collective action directed towards the well-being of our environment. We all need to cooperate, work with, and support the government in the conservation of the environment, the promotion of ecologically sustainable development, and the responsible use of natural resources. As we activate the power of partnerships in this strategy launch, we aim to bring together stakeholders from various sectors to form a united front in our tree growing efforts. Connecting with like-minded organizations and individuals strengthens our impact and fosters a shared vision for a sustainable future. Collaboration and partnership are key to achieving our targeted 30% tree cover, and by joining efforts, we can amplify our impact on a national scale and maximize resources, leveraging the strength of our partners and create a domino effect that propels us towards our ambitious goal of growing 500 million trees. This strategy goes beyond ecological restoration. It is about nurturing a symbiotic relationship between people and nature. We understand that our actions affect the well-being of our communities, the prosperity of our nation, and the heritage and inheritance we leave for our future generations. By growing 500 million trees, we will enhance the quality of our air, protect our water resources, provide the habitat of diverse species, and create green spaces that promote the well-being of our citizens. I thank the partners represented here who have already given us their commitment towards our target. My office is committed to bringing together our learners, youth, and women to plant and grow 500 million trees, converting this critical target group into passionate conservation heroes. I ask those who are yet to join this great movement to consider being a part of it today. I call upon every Kenyan to grow at least 30 trees every year, which is a sure path for us to achieve the vision shared by our president to grow 15 billion trees by 2032 and build a lasting legacy for generations. With those few remarks, it is now my singular honor to declare the First Lady's Landscape and Ecosystem Restoration Strategy officially launched to the prosperity of our great nation. God bless you all, and God bless Kenya.
Let's clap and appreciate our First Lady as she officially launches a strategy to plant 500 million trees by 2032. Tupige makofi tafadhali. Asante sana mama wa taifa kwa kutuongoza. Thank you for showing us the way, and we are going to be following you in making sure that this strategy happens. Asante sana. Your Excellency, I request you to stay on the stage. Kindly remove for me the podium, Tim, so that we can have some few photos, and then we are going to proceed from there. The first photo. So the first photo is going to be Her Excellency First Lady, Cabinet Secretary Honorable Soipan Tuya, and our PS Mr. Mugambi. That is going to be the first photo. We have a model of the strategy behind you, Your Excellency. Larry is giving us to us, so that now we can take. Honorable Soipan, you can help her hold it. Thank you. Let's clap as we take the photo. Asante sana. When they're still there, they're going to be joined by Jackson Kiplagat, Inga Anderson, and Her Excellency Leila Benali. Kindly come to the front, the three of them. Asante. Okay. So. Okay, again, please help our First Lady to hold the strategy. Let's clap for them. And then they are going to be joined by Anastasia Kimtai, Alex Lemakoko, and Professor Penina Alo. Please come to the front. Please come to the front. Then once you're done with that, we'll have one photo for Pangani boys and one photo for State House girls. Please be here. You know time, kindly. State House girls, harakisha tafadhali. We don't have time. We'll start putting instruments down. Put your instruments down. Okay. Okay. The last one, we want to be the First Lady, Inga Anderson, and Her Excellency Leila Benali. The rest of us, we can take our seats. Okay, you can have the UN ambassador come. Okay. Before I go to the students, I'll request the team from the Office of the First Lady that will be implementing this strategy. Please be here so that you can take the photo before the team, for the students. Office of the First Lady, I can see many of us are kitted. Please be near so I can take this photo. Okay, team, Office of the First Lady. I can see some people back there. Chief of Staff, kindly join us. Madam Kara, Madam Maureen, please join us for this photo for also the First Lady. Okay, just a minute for our team from the Office of the First Lady. Thank you, First Lady. We would request to have a photo with the students. Let me start with Pangani boys. Haraka. Pumwani. Sorry for saying Pangani. Pumwani boys. Sorry for that. Okay. Followed by State House girls. And the last photo is, I can see a lot of our students in green t-shirts. Please be here. And then you take the last photo with the students and you're done with the photo session. The Santeni, State House girls, Haraka. And then you have the last photo of Lanas in green t-shirts. So for the teachers, I request you make sure the special learners stand in front so that they are well visible. Tusonge kidogo. That is State House girls who have done beautiful performances this morning. Is that okay? Asante, you can exit on that side. And First Lady, Your Excellency, the last photo. Karibuni tafadhali na walimu. For the special learners, please put them in front. And then you'll be done with the photo session. So that now you can go to the closing of this event. And then you continue. Yeah. The small ones can be put in front. They are beautifully kitted. With t-shirts talking about the First Lady Mazingira Award that is already open and running. If you visit the website www.flama.or.ke, you will find all information for the award and how the schools can participate. Karibuni, tuwapange vizuri. Okay, yeah. As you can see, Your Excellency, people are really owning this strategy, and that's why they want to make sure they even identify with the photo. So can you just allow some few minutes and you're done. And thank you for bringing our learners to this lounge. It will not be the same without them. Asanteni sana. You called who? Okay. Yeah? Yeah, they can exit from here. Your Excellency, the logo for First Lady Mazingira Award was designed by a student who is actually here. And thank you. Allow Larry a bit. Allow the First Lady to take a picture with the students. Thank you. Beautiful. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali. Let's encourage her. Asante sana. Asante sana mama taifa. Showing some love to our learners. Asante sana. Your Excellency, he's a student who designed the logo for Flama. Asante sana. Yes. Asante piga picture. I have one more request for UN Resident Coordinator and Nastasia Kimutai, and then Dr. Manu Chandaria, who will take down there. One more, Your Excellency. UN Resident Coordinator, Anastasia Kimutai. Anastasia Kimtai, please join. Okay. All our partners, tafadhali, Kenya University and the rest of us, karibuni tafadhali, our partners, all our partners, WWF, Kenya University and all the partners that Mr. Julius Rotich read, please come and join this photo. As you can see, our partners came in full gear, ready to make sure that this strategy is going to be successful. And thank you, Excellency, for allowing us to take a photo with them, to remind them this day that what they have been working on finally has been launched. And then once you're done with this photo, I request you to go down where Dr. Manu Chandaria is. I can see Larry has taken the strategy there, so that Dr. Manu Chandaria will have a photo with High Excellency, and then we can take our seats. And thank you for the time. They're still coming. Many of our partners took time to come, and asanteni sana for your support. Tuwapigie makofi our partners tafadhali. Asanteni sana. So now the last photo is Dr. Manu Chandaria, where he's sitting, and our team is guiding Her Excellency there. And I'll request the rest of us to take our seats. Asante. So let's allow Dr. Manu Chandaria and Her Excellency to take a photo, and then I'll give the procedure on how you're going to finish from here. I request the rest of us to take our seats. Our team from Pumwani and State House girls, be ready to lead us in the national anthem as we come to a close. So this strategy that has been launched today is available on the website www.mama.or.ke. I request all of you to go and get a copy of the strategy from there. Our digital team will share a link on the Facebook page for Mama Rachel Ruto today. And for the ones who have a gift bag, inside there's a notebook. Please pick the gift bag. And on page 3, you'll find a QR code. If you scan that QR code, okay, Carol has given me a copy. The ones who have this notebook in your gift bags, on page 3, there's a QR code. If you scan that QR code, you'll download a copy of the website, of the strategy. And for the ones who don't have the notebook, please get it on the www.mama.or.ke. For the students and the learners who are here, the QR code is actually here. You can scan it with your phone. So please remove your phone, scan this, and you have a copy of the strategy. Today we are trying to limit printing as much as we can in the spirit of being environment friendly. Secondly, as we come to a close, I want to request the learners who are here, when you go back to your schools, visit www.flama.or.ke. That is the First Lady Mazingira Award.go.ke. That's the First Lady Mazingira Award. Please participate. It gives you a chance to creatively express your ideas on how we can action our climate goals and make sure that we meet all of them. As we finish, the learners who are here, we have not finished our tree planting. I request you remain behind and finish our tree planting, guided by our ambassadors and Kenya Forest Service team and the Karura team. So at this point, we are nearing the end, so I want to call Reverend Edwin Gaira, who is going to come and give us a prayer from the planters in the land of Kenya. Karibu sana, Reverend. Karibu.
I would request that we stand as we make this prayer, a prayer for the planters in the land of Kenya. Our Heavenly Father, builder of our nation, the establisher of Kenya, look down from the holy habitation from heaven and bless thy people Kenya and the land which thou hast given us, as thou hast swearest unto our fathers. Be pleased, O Lord, with this land, and let some of the goodness of thy mercy flow over her. Let blessed dew fall, and bring down generous heavenly rain during this season, to quench the thirst of the mountains of Kenya and her valleys, and to water each plant and tree that is growing. And these 500 seedlings which we will plant under this strategy deepen their roots and raise up their glory, that they may blossom blessedly among other trees of Kenya, that they may be blessed and be majestic, and strengthen the hands of all our brothers and sisters who labor in farming this holy soil and in bringing forth flowers in her wilderness. Bless all their skills, Lord, and be pleased with the work of their hands. Look down from thy holy habitation from heaven and bless thy people Kenya and the land which thou hast given us, as thou hast sworn unto our fathers. In Jesus' name, amen.
While you're still standing, I request the team to lead us with the Kenya National Anthem. One stanza. Thank you again. I want to thank everyone for joining us today for the launch. The work starts now. Thank you, Excellency, for the strategy. 500 million trees. Every Kenyan planting minimum 30 trees per year. The rains are here. Please, let's get ready and let's